Hey guys, how you all doing? It's time once again for a community question video. A VR to Nathan's Gaming, who has asked 11 random questions, which is quite ironic because the last time I was doing VRs to gaming questions is when we were in lockdown, and as of last week, Caerphilly in Wales was put into lockdown. So, during lockdown, there's quite a good community spirit on YouTube. Me and Retro Red Steve appeared on Danester's Live from Lockdown live streaming series. That was great and had a really good feel community spirit about it. You know what I'm trying to say? And here we are again. Nathan has come up with some questions and I'm going to answer them for you. How exciting. Okay, so question number one. What is the first game you remember playing on a console or computer? So for me, that would be the computer, and it would be my Commodore 64 and Flimbo's Quest. It came on a cartridge that you had to like stick back into the back of the Commodore, from what I can remember. It wasn't on a cassette that you had to load up, thank God. I mean, I preferred it if they all came on those cartridges. You just put into the back of the computer, loads up instantly. That's probably why I played that game the most out of all my Commodore 64 games. So Flimbo's Quest is basically, I think your girlfriend gets kidnapped and you have to go on a quest, sent on this quest by a magician to collect, like, I can't remember exactly. It gives you a contract, and the contract is a monster, and you got to go find that monster on the screen. It'll be flashing. You kill it, and then you pick up a scroll and you take it back until you've collected enough to progress to the next level, and you can get upgrades for your weapon, extra time, because you do have a time limit. And my one hate with games is time limits. This causes me so much stress. I hate time. Do not give me time. Okay, so Flimbo's Quest. If it was a console game we're talking about, it probably would have been Alex Kidd in Miracle on the Sega Master System that my friend had, or my mind's gone blank. Super Mario Brothers on the NES. I say bros all the time, but I get told off for saying bros, not brothers. So, question number two. What was the first game you completed without using a continue? Now, I can't really remember in all honesty, but I am going to give you a game from the past that I completed only a year or so ago without using a continue. It's a very hard game to complete. It's Bucky O'Hare on the NES. I picked it for the Tubers High School Challenge, and I completely surprised myself because I managed to finish it without using a run. And I think that's the only game in the Tubers High School Challenge I have managed to finish completely. So yeah, that was like the highlight of my gaming career, really, if you can call it a career. Finishing Bucky O'Hare on the NES without using a continue. But I've been playing it all my life, so I kind of knew, like, little secrets, little jumps, trying to collect every single point I could, and it paid off because it gave you massive lives. Number three, what is your favorite gaming controller? I've never really looked at controllers and said, like, oh yeah, that's awesome controller, that's my favorite. As long as I can use them, I don't mind. But I'm gonna say probably like the PlayStation controller. I think that felt quite good after going from NES and Mega Drive to having something you could hold properly. Well, I could hold the other ones properly, but I'd say PlayStation definitely gives you more control, and the back buttons and the analog sticks as well. So we're going to go with PlayStation. Question number four. Would you watch a YouTube video to find all secrets and glitches in a game before playing it? No. When I buy a new game, I want to experience it for myself. I know there's a lot of YouTubers who will go and buy a new game, say The Last of Us 2, and then you'll have YouTube video after YouTube video after video in your subscription list, and I won't watch any of them because I want to experience it for myself. The only time I will go and check out a gameplay video is if I'm interested in a game, I want to see what it does play like first. But for secrets and glitches, I only do that if I've completed most of the main story. It's like, say you're playing an RPG and you know you're going to the final boss and it says, like, this is your last chance to do everything. That is kind of when I'll go and do side quests, or, well, not even to the last boss, but because like the secrets and side quests you want them to benefit you in the game, not just for the last boss, because then it seems a bit pointless, isn't it? So I'll only do that either once I've completed the game and I want to go back and do certain things, or halfway through before the end boss. But not to like find, unless I'm really stuck, I'll use a walkthrough. But apart from that, no. Okay, question number 5. What game would make a brilliant anime or a movie? Easy answer for me, Kingdom Hearts. I had a friend in school called Adam Reese. He watched these videos from time to time. So if you're watching this, Adam, I demand a comment in the comments below. I can't speak today. I've been on a long walk. Actually, it wasn't even that long. It was a bit warm. Yeah, and he said to me once in school, said, "Oh, I'm telling you right now, Kingdom Hearts, they're going to make a TV series of it, like an anime." They never did. But I reckon Kingdom Hearts would be a good anime. It'd have to be a TV series because a movie would be... It's too big for a movie. Kingdom Hearts lore is very vast and it's still confusing me up to now. But with Kingdom Hearts, like the Kingdom Hearts characters themselves, but then your Final Fantasy characters, Disney Worlds, other stuff, I think it could be awesome. I love the game series. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 would make a great anime or movie. Question number 6. What was the best console era of gaming for you? That would be the early 90s with the NES and Mega Drive. Some of my happiest gaming memories took place around then. Playing some of those games on the back by here, you can see Puckyo here in the middle. Mario Golf, which is called NES Open Tournament Golf, which I'm actually playing on the Switch. That game is free if you've got the Switch Plus thing. And Super Mario 3. And it was also the era of gaming I probably played the most games with my friends, going over each of us houses. We all had different consoles. One of us had the Master System, one of us had the SNES, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast. So I had the NES and Mega Drive. So we kind of experienced all the games across all the consoles pretty much. Yeah, definitely my favorite era of gaming. Definitely probably one of the best times of my life being a kid. No worries, no COVID, no bills, no work, no stress. Just being a kid, playing those games, and like the only problem you had really was like, what game are we going to play next? Perfect times, early 90s. Hence why I do a series called The 90s Kid, because I've got such fond memories of the 90s. Question number 7. Who or what inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Well, who would be Retro Red Steve. I met Steve through work. We used to sit next to each other doing our job, and we got talking about old video games, old cartoons. He said he was on YouTube with met a bunch of great guys on there. He said, "Oh, you should join." I was like, "No, it's not for me." Instead, I decided to do a blog that I was inspired to do by watching the Magic Kingdom, what was it called? Dreams Come True Parade in Florida, Orlando, Florida. And it was 2013. Was it 2013? Yeah, 2013. Really hot day. I think it was August. Just standing there watching the parade go by, and it reminded me of all like my old childhood memories, like seeing Peter Pan there, Aladdin, all the other Disney films go past, and I was like, do you know what? There was such great times. When I get home from holiday, I'm gonna write my own blog of all my old memories, and I did. I called it Matropolis. My best friend came up with the name actually, and it's still up. I think it's like called the Metropolis.blogspot something or other if you want to go check it out. And I used to do it for like maybe 1 or 2 years, and then eventually I caved in because Steve challenged me to a high score challenge on a video game, and I thought, okay, why not? Let's just give it a go. Got into YouTube. We started Tuber's High Score Challenge, and my channel just evolved from there. As you see, I just don't do gaming content now. I do Roam in the Ruins, here, there, and everywhere. Different things, comics, old cartoons, 90s kid, anything that comes to mind. Really, I'm quite a random guy. It's all things I enjoy doing. I'm starting to ramble a lot in these question videos, aren't I? Yeah. So it was a mixture of Disney's Magic Kingdom, Celebrate a Dream Come True Parade, that's what it's called. I knew it was in there somewhere, and Retro Red Steve, pretty much. So, thanks to Disney, thank you to you, Steve. Even if you are a pain in the backside on occasion. Okay, question number 8. What is your favorite handheld gaming device? Now, I've never been one for handhelds. I've had a PSP, a DS, a 3DS, and I hardly played those games because, I don't know, I just prefer console having a big screen, just being able to sit there or lie there. When you, I think I'm less comfortable when I'm holding a handheld device, and I rarely use them until the Nintendo Switch, which is my answer. Last year I bought a Nintendo Switch off Gashead Steve. Put it off for ages because like, oh, it's another handheld, I'm not going to use it. But it did look pretty good. And a lot of people raved about it. And I was like, oh, do you know what? I haven't really got a way to play Nintendo games at the moment. So I thought, oh, maybe it's worth getting. So I caved in. When Gashead first asked me, I was like, oh no, it's fine. I'm not going to play it. Don't have the time. Uh, but then Cuphead was a game I really wanted to play. Hold it. This is something a friend bought me. One of the characters, well, Cuphead, I think his name is, from the series. I loved the animation on it, and I thought I really want to play that. And at the time, it wasn't on PlayStation 4, so I decided to go ahead and purchase a Switch mainly for that game, and really, really loved it. Very difficult game, but very good graphics. Yes, masterpiece of a game, if you ask me personally. And then, of course, I went on and I bought games like Zelda. I'm currently playing Xenoblade Chronicles, Mario Odyssey, and I have finished several because they're right on my shelf by there. So yeah, finished Zelda. What was it? I can't read it from here. The Game Boy one, Link's Awakening. That I've played quite a few things, and it's great because I've paid for online play, and they give you like some of the NES and SNES library, and it's like, oh, memories. So Nintendo Switch, definitely the best handheld console in my opinion, and one I'd recommend you all go out and buy now. I mean, it's been a crap year, guys. Treat yourself. Even though PS4, PS5 or Xbox, whatever it's called, is right around the corner. Buy both. It's worth it. Okay, question number 9. PlayStation or Xbox? Easy answer for me, PlayStation. I've always been a PlayStation guy through and through over the years, owning all the consoles, and I will be buying PlayStation 5 next. Quite a lot of my friends had PlayStation 2, some of them had Xbox. It's quite a mixture. Okay, question number 10. What do you think of emulated gaming? I've got absolutely no problem with emulation. I wouldn't have been able to participate in the Tubers High Score Challenge like I have done without it. I know some people love playing the physical copies, and I have got what's it called? A Retron 5. So all my old games, Mega Drive, NES, the physical copies, I can still play those, just plug them in, and it's great. So I've still got that. But then for all the games I haven't got, it's great being able to play them using emulation. Some people might say, oh, but yeah, you're not buying them, but have you seen the prices sellers are selling them for these days? Retro games. It's ridiculous, and I'm not prepared to go and do that unless they start charging decent prices. Okay, last question, number 11. What is the scariest game or demo you've ever played? It's a game called Rule of Rose, and it's not really jump out of your seat horror. It's kind of like psychological horror, and playing it really disturbed me from time to time. It was just so creepy. You play it as a girl who goes to an orphanage, and there's just lots of creepy things going on, like kids pulling wings off dragonflies. I think it is. Oh my god, mixed up Resident Evil. Or doing something to creatures. Really creepy, like groundsman who thinks he's actually a dog. I don't know. It's all really creepy things. The way it's very well put together. I'll give you that. It's a good game. I think it got banned in some countries. It's just really creepy, and there's like a kind of controversial scene towards the end as well. I'm not going to go on about it. But yeah, I bought it on eBay. I finished it, and I quickly sold it on. It had that much of an effect on me. I can play Resident Evil anytime. Like the Resident Evil 7 demo that a lot of people jumped out, or PT demo. I can play those. Yeah, I jump and it scare me, but I can play those any day over psychological horror. It's like, no, 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 thank you. Anyway, guys, that is my VR to Nathan's Gaming. I will leave a link to his channel and original video in the description below. Also, Cobra Kai is now on Netflix. If you did not catch it on YouTube before, definitely go and see it. Um, and it's an awesome series. There's 2 seasons. Sorry, my dog was scratching my door, and that's why I got distracted. Um, yeah, definitely recommend watching it. I've seen the first 2 series, but I'm gonna watch them again and looking forward to the third. Okay, guys, that is all from me. As ever, stay safe out there, and boom, see you soon.